Alright, what's up guys? So, Compilation Queen has uploaded a video titled Best of Tenants Getting Evicted and Refusing to Go. Yeah, you gonna have your tenants out there that do some stuff like that where they're like, and I feel like a lot of these videos, because yeah, this was posted a year ago, but sometimes like YouTube's year ago is like 2 years ago depending on the months and stuff. So it was last year. So but no, like especially during that time frame of the pandemic, like 2020 okay, hold on. 2020, 2021. Okay, there we go. I had to, what was that movie where Aquila and the Bee, she had to like tap her leg or something? That's how I'd be having to say my words at times. Like I say it in parts. Sorry, but no, I was like, no, from that time frame of 2020 and 2021, yeah, you had it where there was a lot of places out there that was saying like you ain't gotta pay rent, and then once when that stuff was lifted, and they're all like, okay, y'all gonna have to start coughing up some money. Then people was like, I ain't gotta cough up nothing. You ain't have to. But the thing is this, what I didn't understand about that. Before the pandemic, okay, like I get it, a lot of people were struggling financially, they were losing their jobs. I lost my job, but my thing is this: what makes you think if any of this stuff was going down from that time frame of 2020 and 2021, why would you think that all of a sudden them 2 years, like I get it, like you ain't gotta pay rent, but what was you doing before 2020 and 2021? Like you 2020, okay, I say it right, but anyways, but no, what was you doing before that? You was paying rent. So it's like, fam, that's what you gotta do. You gotta go out, get a job, then you gotta pay rent. You can't be living places rent free and things. No, you can't do that. You gotta do something. All right, so yeah, I think that if that is the case, it's like that, fam, live with people where it's like, yeah, they don't care about that type. Like if they're telling you that you can live here rent free, okay, but yeah, it's like at some point in time, you're gonna have to start coughing up something. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get to this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Compilation Queen for more videos like this. And then that being said,
pick me out, take me to court. You're in my room. You in my room. You in my room. Get the out.
Please don't come to this property no more, okay?
Well, I
own
the
this
right
property.
To do that. As
No,
a
you
process
don't.
server.
I don't want you to be here.
Okay,
So get
well,
out of my house.
Unfortunately, you don't have that right to say that.
I
okay?
do. Get
You
out.
don't.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Please.
Get
please,
out.
Go ahead.
Get out.
Under the Illinois statute, private
out.
process servers are
that
exempt.
that would be crazy. Where it's like, hold on, I just want to make sure I'm in the shot and things, but. Okay, let's go back a little bit. But that would be crazy. I go and I'm paying like for this place to, for me to own it, and I'm asking you for rent. You're talking about, oh, don't you show up here no more. I'm like, well, I technically own this property, so I have to show up here and stuff. I'm like, otherwise, see, that'd be that type of stuff where somebody was explaining it in the comments. I think it was the last video I reacted to where it was like the person wasn't paying rent. And they was getting ready to get evicted. I think I said something along the lines like, no, they had to go right then and there. I think I said something, but it's like there's like a process and all that stuff. But no, I would definitely be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go through with that process, and you don't have to worry about seeing me because you gonna be the one leaving. So yeah, I'm like, I wish a person would tell me like not to show back up to my property no more. I'm like, you must forgot you're paying rent, not a mortgage, rent. You don't own this property. I own this property. You're just living on this property, so that's wild.
Get out. Get the fuck out of here.
Or what?
Or what?
Or what?
Or get out.
He don't know how to fight. That's why he's just repeating. He's like, when somebody, because most people, they're all like, if they tell you to leave and then you are like, or what, then if they close the door and they were like, no, you gonna leave, that's how you know that they know how to fight. But if they just go like, or what, like, yeah, he didn't think it would get this far, so.
Threatening me?
Yeah.
What?
I'm telling you to leave my fucking house.
I'm not in your house.
Get the fuck out of my property now.
I've just served you your notice, okay?
This is your fucking orders, alright?
Have a wonderful
Come
day,
here
okay?
again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
That's
The police over
crazy.
here, they gonna tell me y'all just can't put me out like that. No, I don't give a nigga hot. I'm hot.
But take the hoodie off.
Why wouldn't I be like
It
that?
look
I'm a
hot out there,
hot-pissed black
too.
man. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, and what, nigga? That's why I'm doing this. And what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep on screaming, nigga.
There you go. You've been served, okay? Ma'am, I have you on my camera. You're being recorded talking to me, having a conversation.
He gonna watch it. He gonna watch it back thinking that this is her. Like, he's just looking at, like, he's just going through his phone. He's like, oh, this is her face. Not realize. I'd be so upset. I'm thinking I ain't recorded this woman and it's just my face the whole time. I'm like, dang, she look. I'm like, what? I'm like looking at it. I'm like, dang, she look kind of dark. I'm like, what's up with the camera lighting? I'm like, you know, it's weird because she wasn't wearing glasses. She wasn't wearing a Wastelander's hat. I'm like, bro, this is me. I'd be so mad because I'm like, I think I ain't got me a good video and things. And I'm like, bro, I'd be so upset.
That's fine. I have you on camera. That's fine. You've been served. Have a wonderful night.
Look cold out there, too.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
That's okay. I just got to find out when it's, because I already know I said it, so I'm not worried about that. I just got to find
Yes,
out
ma'am.
why you all didn't get it, but my car stopped, so the car is not here for me to get the rent receipt. I mean the money order receipt
ma'am.
to tell you the day I mailed it. But
Yes, ma'am.
I'll text you and let you know.
I'm sorry about
Okay.
that. I
I'm so
apologize.
confused.
Alright,
I'm
no
like,
problem.
I know she's getting evicted. Then the baby start crying. I'm like, was the baby supposed to cry? Like, is this acted out? Like, and then the baby crying, it just started too early. Bro, my mind, it was like, it was trying to like comprehend it, and I'm like, I can't. My brain said no.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Here on behalf of the law firm, this house was illegally obtained and we were going to schedule an eviction. So they wanted to possibly talk to you to maybe see if they can work something out.
Why would they do that if I got a lease on this house?
Okay. This house was illegally obtained. It was, obviously there was, squatters came in and they broke into the property, changed the locks. And then they probably
Yeah.
either put it on Zillow or Craigslist, and so then they rented it to you. And so my job is just to make sure that you know about that and that...
So I'm not signing that because I'm not moving out if I got a lease. You put me out either if I got a lease. So
Oh, so it sounds like there is a situation like this with this guy's car where so he buys a car, right? And I think he bought it. No, so that's what it was. He bought it from a dealership, but the car was reported stolen. So he goes so he's driving all around paying he's paying a monthly car note on this car, right? Paying a monthly payment. He's at his house. They captured it all on body camera. It's such a crazy video. But anyways, he's explaining to the cop. He's showing the cop his paperwork, all that stuff. And he's showing them I've been making payments on it and stuff. And they was like, well, we can't do nothing. That would be crazy. So it sounds like that's what's going on here, where she thought she signed the lease and all this stuff, but yeah, and making payments, and then that's crazy. I have heard of that though, where people have been having their houses put up on one of them house and Zillow or one of those house selling websites. And yeah, it's people they go on there and they think they buying or renting out that place, and then they're not, and it's they giving their money away. Nah, that's that type of stuff where I gotta become John Wick, get me a suit. I might not be going around with two, weapons and things, because I'm not trying to go to prison and stuff. But I definitely would have to jump over this person, flip them, and put them in some arm bar. I'm not letting go until the cops come. So I know I'm not gonna get a whole lot of prison time by putting you in the arm bar. But if I were to go fully John Wick, yeah, I know I'm gonna probably be serving life in prison. So that's why I'm nah, just an arm bar. I ain't gonna serve life in prison putting you in the arm bar. I'm I'm not even registered. I ain't got no fighting styles, or I don't know any of that stuff. So I'm not I'm a registered weapon. So I know I'm not gonna get. So you gotta think about these things.
I gotta take you to court.
That's crazy, though.
This is a letter. It just states what's going on, and then this is also a copy of the judicial sale deed, as well as the copies of the order from the circuit.
Yeah, because those that's them squatter situations. Bro, there was a house right, and that's why they need to tighten up on that. If I own property, I'm checking that property every single at either once a week where I'm driving by it, and if I can, if not, then I'm definitely gonna schedule sometime every month to check on that property just to make sure everything is okay. So that's what happened out here. So so there's this house where I think somebody either was owning it or what. I think it was an owned house. I don't know what the situation is now, but overall some squatters had moved in. And long story short, they the squatters, they had some dogs, and the dogs had got out and attacked the woman, and messed the woman up. And so, yeah, they was they eventually did get the squatters out because of that situation. But if that situation would have never happened, them squatters probably still would have been there till this day. And I'm thinking to myself, bruh, at the time when that had happened, I'm like, that's usually when I'm kind of up there if I was exercising and stuff. And I was like, the crazy thing was, it's like, I remember that day well. And I remember I was like, I was gonna, like, around the time when the attacking had happened, I was gonna go up there, and I'm like, fam, that very well could have been me. You know, like, and I'm, it's sad to see it was that woman, because I'm like, bro, it wasn't like it was two small dogs. Like, them dogs were big. I think there was like 2 pit bulls and stuff. So, yeah, I was like, man, that was, you know, that squatter situation. I'm like, people, look, if you own property, you gotta check that stuff, like, at any given point. Like, if you got time throughout the day where you can check it at any given point in time, then yeah, do it. But if not, schedule some time, check on that property just to make sure everything is okay. But yeah, you know, when that squatters, when it's like, you know, get some cops, tell them like, hey, y'all gotta go, can't be off up in here living in places rent free and stuff. I'm like, you ain't, it's like, you don't own this. It's like, yeah, it's like, I'm sorry you in an unfortunate situation, but you're gonna have to go. So
okay, and
they ain't gonna have it. You ain't gonna have it where it's like, then people are looking at me. So it's like, let's say if I were to own that house where the woman got attacked by the dogs because of the squatters, I'm like, that would have been on me. I'm gonna have to accommodate and, you know, help this woman out. And it's like, bro, it's like people ain't in you know, situations where they could just be paying, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure the medical bills was a lot. So that's why it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, fam, I can't be out here paying for people's medical bills like that. It's like, nah, it, you know, gonna have to go.
And it just tells you that they will be scheduling an eviction if they can't come to a mutual agreement, okay? And then this copy is for your record. Do you have any questions for me, or?
That's basically you serving me with some papers.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not taking that. You gotta tell him to call me.
Okay, I've already got you on camera.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not taking no papers. You trying to serve me over.
Okay. No problem. Have a good day, okay?
No, don't put that over here and take that shit with you.
Ma'am, I have it on camera.
I don't care.
You're served.
No, I'm not served.
I've already made contact with you.
No, I'm not
Ma'am,
served.
I'm sorry. Have a wonderful day.
That's crazy.
So the $30,000 that has been taken already, they'll never see again.
Listen, sweetheart, I don't know anything about no 30,000, but 30,000 and 100,000. This house is worth more. This house is worth more than 30,000.
Look,
That's crazy.
I own this motherfucker free and clear, and y'all got to fucking roll. Y'all been playing games since July. I don't give a fuck about nobody else other than me and my company. And this motherfucker done cussed me out so many goddamn times playing games. So guess what? I don't give a fuck.
She's serious.
Y'all stop talking to us and get this shit up out of here.
Everything coming out. Everything coming out. If you don't see anything, you gotta go outside and get it.
And take it to the goddamn curb, so if they don't pick it up, the trash man will motherfucking get it on next week.
They see, and with this guy right here, whoever was living here, they ain't doing anything with him. I'm like, that man, look how big he is. If it like, bro, couple more inches, he's headbutting this thing. He gonna have to like go underneath it like that. So I'm saying, it's like, you ain't doing anything with him. It's like, try it. This man, he ain't even gotta like do nothing. He just gotta stand there. You just gonna like run into this man, just like your face is going to be pushed in, trying to do something to him. And I'm like, I know people are like, what would I do in a situation like this where I'm being evicted? And then it's like, the only way I could stay there is by fighting this guy. Best bet that I got is maybe like jumping on him and then just holding on for dear life and be like, nah, bro, just please fall down. Like, please let me win this fight. I'm like, I got nowhere else to go. Like, this guy, I feel like he'll just go slam me. And I'm like, my body is like, all right, you know what? No, I'll pack up. I'll pack up. Because I know I ain't going to do anything with Mark Henry's son.
Come on.
Like Mark Henry's son and Mark Henry's cousin. I can't do anything with that.
You can't be out here. You ain't got nothing in your hand. You got nothing in your hand.
Hannah, I've got to take my daughter to the doctor at 10:15, and I don't have time for this. Will you please come with me now?
You don't have time. I don't have time for this shit.
I don't know what's going on. I barely even know these people, okay? I just know what I've been told, okay?
Guess what?
I don't know.
Guess what? I don't know what
I
you've
only
been told.
came because she told me to help me get her out, that she was
I don't know what you've been told, but I know what I know.
Yeah, that's the thing where it's like, I can't. So like, it sounds like what she did, not her, but the other woman. It sounds like that she was living there and she was under the impression like, you know, everything was good based off of what whoever else was living there, what they were telling her. So it's like, I wouldn't be mad at her, like, especially if I'm so if I'm like living with somebody, I'm paying rent, whatever the situation is, And then there, you know, like she comes through and she's like, no, we haven't been getting paid no rent, all this. I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at her. I'm like, you ain't involved. I'm looking at the person where it's like, okay, if I'm giving you my money to go pay her to live here and stuff, I'm like, what you do with my money? So yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, no, I'm on her side, because it's like, nah, what you got going on and stuff. Because I'm not even gonna be mad at the fact that I'm like getting evicted. I'm mad at the fact that it's like I've been giving somebody money and they've been doing whatever with it.
I ain't got $1 since I bought this motherfucker last year. Not one goddamn dollar. Then they said they're gonna buy the house. They said they're gonna buy the house and then file bankruptcy. You ain't buying shit with bankruptcy. Man, y'all.
She said since July.
I don't know.
You
July.
know it's January.
July. Now, they a motherfucking lie. Cause I ain't got shit. I ain't got a motherfucking thing since
You
I
know
bought this.
how long been
I
since
bought this
July?
house cash.
There's no house in July. Okay, Hannah, I've got to take you now, or I've got to go. Okay, I've got to have my daughter at the eye doctor at 10:15, and it's. Please come with me.
I don't care, like, all this shit. I don't care if y'all take the balls and take all this shit.
I'm grabbing everything. All right, I've got to go.
Crazy. Man, they got a lot of stuff. Dang, it's like I didn't even see all that. That's like when people, they be showing them videos where they like their car got like a little scratch on it. Then when the camera like pans out, then it's like the whole car is totaled. And I'm like, bruh, like I'm over here thinking we all done. Cameraman done turned around. It's like, bro, you still got like all this stuff to like come up with. They're like, dang, bro.
You know, we don't do no backyards.
You don't have to. I just need everything out this motherfucking house so I can change the locks, lock the windows, because I'm selling this bitch. They got me fucked up.
I guess.
They costing me money. I got a flight to catch at 10 o'clock tonight.
Hey, fucking classic.
What'd he say?
He said he Grandma just fell out in the yard. She literally fell out.
She need a hospital.
Oh, no.
She just fell out in the yard. Now she in here working.
I'm a police officer. I don't care. I just need the paper.
Okay, well then you should know better.
Just give me the
Rent's due on the first of the month, okay?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Have a good day.
He a police officer, so it's like, I feel like that you should, yeah, bro, that stuff like that, I'm like, you're saying it as if like that matters. I'm like, okay, well, if you're a police officer, this rent, that don't mean nothing to me. I'm like, you still got paying rent here, so if you ain't, you get served some papers, bruh, I mean.
Hey, come and be here around the time you come, then she will take the paperwork.
Okay.
I'm not putting nothing in my hand,
Okay,
and
well.
it's not me.
There's no court date.
I've got the information right here.
When is the next court date?
Open the door and read the paperwork.
No, you put it in the fucking mailbox. I don't have to accept no papers from you.
Are you done?
I mean, I guess like it's a smart thing because you really don't know. You got people out there that pretend to be, bro. I'll never forget. I remember one dude pretended to be like an ADT worker, and he's trying to get in people's houses. So it's like it's one of those things where I guess like, yeah, you know, you do that. Call around, make sure like everything is, you know, like, cause yeah, if like you obviously if you know you paying rent and things, somebody comes up on your property talk about, oh, you getting served papers, you're gonna have to open up the door and things. Like, no, I ain't opening up nothing. I know I pay rent, so it's like, nah, it's like you're gonna have to bring somebody else out here, you know, that I recognize, cause if not, I ain't opening up nothing. So it's smart to do that because yeah, you got people out there that like, you know, they'll try to. Not so much as scammers, but they're gonna try to like trick you on some stuff, right? So yeah, it's best, you know, you wait until you get like a lot of confirmations and things, and then they're like, oh, okay, well, it's like I know I've been, but it's like, yeah, if you know you paying rent and still somebody shows up to your property talking on some random stuff like that, you don't fool around with them. But like, yeah, it's all like, you know, I'm like, hey, Smith, Wesson, come over here real quick. I'm like, nah, there's somebody at the door there, you know, they're wanting to see you, but they're talking on some other stuff, but it's translating that they want to see you. So yeah, Smith, Wesson, come over here real quick.
Are you fucking done?
Are you done?
I'm not opening the fucking door. How about that?
Ma'am?
You just want to serve papers, put them in the mail. She needs to mind her damn business. When I see her, I'm going to tell her.
She's right there.
Why is you asking this man my business?
And stop calling whoever you calling, snitch.
Somebody scammed the person here.
Okay.
Into moving in, and we called get no email back, no nothing from nobody.
Gotcha. Do you know when you guys might have moved in?
Like 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you were scammed. Okay. This property is owned by. Okay. So basically, the lawyer wants to try to work something out, wants to like negotiate something to try to maybe avoid the eviction process.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this doesn't fall under the moratorium because this is not due to non-payment of rent. It's an illegal possession of the unit, so you're not protected under the moratorium. I mean, like, I'm sorry that that's the way it is, but it is. But the attorney wanted me to try to get your contact information. Maybe you guys can maybe negotiate something, maybe talk something out. Maybe you could set up like a move-out date.
Yeah, definitely. If you.
Yes. At least he he's like calm about it, because yeah, that's the only thing that you can do, where it's like, I can't be mad at like the guy that's serving the eviction notice and all that stuff. I can't be mad at I'm gonna be mad at myself because I fell for some stuff like that. But yeah, it's like, if you could do things like, that's why I'm like, look, bruh, if you don't like, my advice to people out there is, if you don't trust like that online stuff, do things the old-fashioned way. Go look around, and then ask like the landlords and the people, like, okay, like, can you send me a link, text me, and then I know. So it's like, I'm not going around and then finding like some random stuff and things. Like, go to like reliable sources, or just do things the old-fashioned way. So that's how I imagine, like, it's like, how that stuff how it should go about. But anyways.
This is after an eviction ends. Everybody just comes and fucking takes everything.
Wow. Oh, that's messed up. That is messed up. Nah, so I'm like, hey, Smith, Wesson. I'm like, come over here. These people they're asking for you. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe not. Maybe, but yeah, or that's crazy though. Like, people, it's like, man, that's some wild stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but no, it's like, I'm like, even though I'm like joking around the Smith & Wesson stuff, no, I ain't gonna shoot nobody over. No, I'm probably gonna, go up there and start acting crazy and swinging on people. But yeah, but it's like, that's the thing. You don't know who owns that property. So it's like, you might deal with somebody where it's like, they pull out a weapon and they be trying to use it on people because y'all want to steal. And it's like, bruh, people, go out, get a job, earn your money, work. Like, I don't get why people, they just afraid of working and earning money. I'm telling you, you earn money, it changes your life. You don't ever want no handouts, no stealing and any of that stuff. You earn money. It's like, bro, like, that's your money and stuff. So
we move out here Wednesday.
Trash my property and not paying rent for months. The tenant begs me to let him stay a month to try to fix his own damage. Nah, it's too late for that, homie. Too late for that.
Period.
So a month to work on the place?
We be moved out by Wednesday. I take pictures so we emptying this motherfucker. Give me a month.
And then you're saying like just pay you to do it, or you're saying?
I asked you to pay me.
Okay.
Have I ever asked you to pay me anything through this whole thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said just let me do it.
Okay. Could I see what damage there is? Because if I think I could do it for $1,000.
It don't matter. I'm doing it for free, the whole damn thing. I'm giving you an opportunity. That's what pisses me off about you, bro. No, you don't listen.
Well, I'm trying to understand, why would you do it for free if you're out by Wednesday if I'm letting you out by Thursday without doing it at all?
All people aren't.
You just want to make things right and get it fixed for me.
And just show you what you really can make out this motherfucker.
Yeah, and you do it for free just to prove to me that it can be better.
If I was going to charge you, I would have told you my price, buddy.
What is it called?
Get out.
What is it called?
Videotape, right?
What is it called?
It's called an N4 for non-payment of rent. You can send me one. There's a legal process.
Did you pay it?
Get out of my...
What did you say?
Hi there, sorry to bother you. Yeah, I'm here on behalf of management for the property.
What do you want?
Are you done?
Are you? Yeah.
Okay, can I please finish?
I'm listening. I'm half dressed.
Well, you keep interrupting, so I'm trying to say
Finish what you gotta say.
Management said you have a balance of $2,025.
That's already paid. Don't give me that. Check your thing. That's already
Have a good
paid.
day.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, she ain't playing no games. She came out there half dressed, everything. She like, man, I ain't playing no games.
I don't know.
That's fine.
I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck away from my door.
Have a good night.
Wow, she tore it up. Like, man, it still stands. Like,
What's up, bro?
Hey, how are you?
What's up,
homie?
Am I here? We have to. I'm sorry?
Put that camera down, bro.
No, it's for my safety. This
Well,
is
I don't stay here.
That's
I
fine.
don't stay
That's
here.
fine. You get the good
I
court. Have a
own
good
the
day,
go.
okay? That's fine.
I own's not here, so it don't matter.
That's fine. Have a
I
good
ain't
day.
the owner, bitch.
I got you on tape. It's fine.
He's the owner, bitch.
I got it on tape.
He's not here, so it don't matter.
That's fine. Have a wonderful day, okay?
They both
That's
tried to
fine.
get the last word.
That's fine.
What's up?
That's fine.
He's not here.
Have a wonderful day.
They both try to get the last word. I'm like, no, you have one. It's like, it's funny when people they be doing that at arguments. It's like, sir, it don't matter. Like you still get evicted. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, where like with eviction notices, it's just people, you know, you got to pay that rent. If you don't pay the rent, then yeah, it's like you get evicted, and that's how that goes. So, but no, that was a pretty crazy video. Shout out to Compilation Queen. Make sure if you haven't, go follow them, show love, show support, like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.